Hello friends, most welcome to my YouTube channel Maths by Samit Deshmukh. So today we are starting miscellaneous exercise 4. We know that in every miscellaneous exercise, in question number first we are solving the multiple choice question. So see here the example number first. The equation 4x square plus hxy plus y square is equal to 0 means one homogeneous equation is given to us which represent two coincident line. Using this condition we have to find out value of what? H. So let us try to solve the example number first. We know that whenever the homogeneous equation represent pair of coincident line, at that time which condition is satisfying? H square minus ab is equals to what? 0. Now we are just substituting the value of h here. This is what? 2h. Coefficient of xy is what? 2h. 2h is equal to small h. Observe the given condition. 2h is equal to small h means h will be equals to what here? H by 2. So means here h will be equals to what? H by 2. So h square will be equals to h square upon 4. If we are substituting value of h is equal to h by 2, then its square will become h square by 4. Minus ab. A is what here? 4 and b is what here? 1. So replace a by 4 and b by 1 is equal to 0. Keep it as it is. So h square upon 4 is equals to minus 4 on this side will become plus 4. So h square is equal to 4 4 the 16, which implies that h is equal to plus or minus 4. In this way we have got our required value. H is equal to what? Plus or minus 4. Now let us try to solve the second example. In the second example, given condition is that the line represented by this equation means homogeneous equation are perpendicular to each other. Now see the second example. We know that if the lines represented by homogeneous equation are perpendicular to each other, at that time a plus b will be equals to 0. This is the condition for lines to be what? Perpendicular. Now substitute the value of a is equals to k and b is equals to 6. So a is here k and b is equal to 6 is equal to 0. Keep it as it is. So simplifying this, k will be equal to what? Minus 6, and here also question is to find out which unknown value? K. So k is equals to minus 6. So b option will be the answer here. Observe the example number third. Whenever any homogeneous equation is given to us, suppose that the homogeneous equation is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0, at that time whenever we are writing its auxiliary equation, so then its auxiliary equation will be equals to, here ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0. Now whenever we are finding its auxiliary equation, just we are writing the equation from this side. So bm square plus, it is a quadratic equation in terms of m, and what is the coefficient of m square? B. The next term will be of m, its coefficient is 2h, and lastly what? Constant term is a. So auxiliary equation is nothing but what? Quadratic equation in terms of m. तो पहले क्या करना पड़ेगा हमें? m स्क्वायर का कोएफिशिएंट निकालना पड़ेगा, फिर m का कोएफिशिएंट और फिर कांस्टेंट टर्म. सो कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ m स्क्वायर विल बी b. Getting it? Coefficient of m will be equals to 2h and constant term will be equal to a. Using this method, let us try to find out auxiliary equation of this homogeneous equation. What will the coefficient of m square? Minus 9. So here we will get minus 9m square. Coefficient of m will be equals to what? 3 here plus 3, and constant term will be equals to what? 2. A means what here? 2. So is equal to 0. In this way we have got auxiliary equation. But whenever we are writing quadratic equation in the standard form, generally coefficient of m square should be what? Positive. To convert it into positive, I am multiplying both sides by minus. Let us see what we will get if I am multiplying by minus. So here we will get 9m square, here we will get minus 3m minus 2 is equal to 0. Check that it is given to us. Yes, here also B option will be the correct answer. 9m square minus 3m minus 2 will be equal to 0. Now in the last example, in question number 4, what is the given? What we have to find out? The difference between the slope of the line represented by this homogeneous equation. Whenever we are finding slope and difference between the slope, at that time we are making the use of this expression m1 minus m2 whole bracket square can be written as m1 plus m2 whole bracket square minus 4 m1 m2. Already this expression we have used in some example also. Now we know that m1 plus m2 is nothing but minus 2h 2h upon b. Keep the square as it is, minus 4. m1 into m2 is what? A upon b. Remaining part is just to substitute the values. So 2h, what is the value of 2h here? Minus 4, minus, and this minus will become plus 4 upon b. b is equals to 1. So not necessary to write 1 in the denominator. Keep the square as it is, just simply b is what here? 1. So not necessary to write 1 in the denominator. Minus 4a, a means coefficient of x square, that is equal to 3 upon b, but b is nothing but what? 1 in this equation. After substituting the value, let us see what we'll get here. 16 minus 12 will be equals to what? 4 into 3 is 12. 16 minus 12 will be equals to 4. If we are taking square root on both sides, so we will get m1 minus m2, means difference between the slope will be equals to what? 2 here. In this way we have got m1 minus m2 is equals to 2. So here 2 means A option will be our required answer. Now see the example number 5. In this example, one homogeneous equation is given to us and the two lines makes angle alpha and beta with the x-axis, means angle represented by this homogeneous equation makes angle alpha and beta with x-axis. We know that homogeneous equation represent two lines. So angle made by first line with x-axis is alpha and second line with x-axis is beta. Means in short we can say that alpha and beta are nothing but what? Inclinations. If alpha and beta are inclination, then we know that their slopes are what? Tan alpha. Let us denote this slope by m1, and second slope of second line is tan beta. Using this condition, question is to find out value of tan alpha plus beta. So let us try to find out our required value tan alpha plus beta. We know that tan alpha plus beta will be equals to tan alpha plus tan beta upon 1 minus tan alpha into tan beta. Such type of formula we have proved in 11th standard in trigonometry. So now we are replacing tan alpha by its value m1 and tan beta by its value m2. In the denominator also replace tan alpha by m1 and tan beta by what? m2. Now what is m1 and m2? Are the slopes of line represented by this homogeneous equation, and we know that sum of the slopes of the lines represented by homogeneous equation is minus 2h upon b, and in the denominator we are replacing product of slope, and we know that product of slope is a upon b. So if you will observe here, to eliminate this bb, we are multiplying to numerator and denominator by b. If I am multiplying to numerator by b, b will get cancelled, means we will get minus 2h. In the same way, if we are multiplying to denominator by b, so what will get here? B minus, if I am multiplying to second term by b, bb will get cancelled, we will get a. So this is the value of what? Tan alpha plus beta. But if you will observe here, so negative value does not appear in any option. So means minus 2h does not appear in any option. So to eliminate this minus from the numerator, we are just simply multiplying to numerator and denominator by minus. Let us see what we will get if we are multiplying to numerator by minus. Minus into minus will become plus 2h. So now we are multiplying to denominator by minus. Whenever we are multiplying by minus, negative term will become positive and positive term will become what? Negative. Means here if we are multiplying by minus, we will get a, and here if we are multiplying by minus, we will get b. Means this result we are getting simply multiplying to numerator and denominator by what? Minus. So 2h upon a minus b. So 2h upon a minus b will be our required value here. Now see, for the example number 6, what is the given condition? If the slope of one of the line given by this homogeneous equation is twice the slope of another line, using this we have to find out the ratio of what? AB is to h square. So first we are going to prove one shortcut method to solve this example, and later on applying that shortcut methods you are able to solve many examples in which slope of one of the line is k times the slope of another line. Such type of condition appears in the example. Here slope of one line is what? One line is twice the slope of another line. Means if the slope of one line is twice or thrice or 4 times or 5 times, if such condition appears in the example, at that time you are able to apply the shortcut method which we are discussing now. We know that homogeneous equation in standard form can be written as ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0. If the slope slopes of line represented by this homogeneous equation we are denoting by m1 and m2, then m1 plus m2 is equal to minus 2h upon b, and product of slope means m1 into m2 is equal to what? A upon b. So now, even if the condition is now what? Slope of one line is what? Here twice. Sometimes question may be asked that slope of one line is 3 times or 4 times. At that time we are discussing one method. Now that slope I am denoting, instead by twice I am denoting it by what? K times. In this example, value of k is equal to what? 2 here. Getting it? We are finding one general condition which can be applicable as a shortcut method. If slope of one line is k times the slope of another line, at that time see what we will get here. Now here we have 3 equations in terms of m1 and m2. Let us try to solve this equation. First I am substituting this value in equation number first. So see what we will get. Replace m1 by km2. So km2 plus m2. So km2 plus m2 is equals to minus 2h upon b. So if we are taking m2 common here, what will get? K plus 1 is equal to minus 2h upon b. So here m2 will be equals to minus 2h upon b. This k plus 1 will get divided on this side, b into k plus 1. In this way we have got the value of m2. Now if we are substituting this value of m1 is equal to k times m2 in equation number 2, see what we will get. So I am replacing this m1 by km2. So km2 into m2. So km2 into m2 on this side a upon b, keep it as it is. So k m2 into m2 will be equals to square of m2 divided by a upon b. So k, keep it as it is. m2 I am replacing by its value. So that is minus 2h upon b into k plus 1 whole bracket square is equal to a upon b. Now see what we'll get here. What is square of minus 2h? That is 4h square. In the denominator, square of b will be equal to b square, and square of k plus 1 will be equals to k plus 1 whole bracket square. On this side a upon b, keep it as it is. Now let us simplify it. We can observe that this b and 1b from this side will get cancelled. Here 4k into 4h square will be 4k h square, and on this side if this term will get multiplied, that b into a will be equals to ab, and k plus 1 whole bracket square will get multiplied on this side, k plus 1 whole bracket square. And this is the very important condition which can be used as a shortcut method if the line represented by homogeneous equation, if slope of one of the line represented by homogeneous equation is k times the slope of another line. Now using this condition we are solving this example. So let us apply this condition in this example. So 4, keep it as it is. K means what? Slope of one line is k times the slope of another line. But in this example, slope of one line is twice the slope of another line, means k will be equals to what here? 2. So replace this k by 2. H. In this example, so observe that in the homogeneous equation, coefficient of xy is denoted by what? 2h. And in this equation, coefficient of xy is denoted by what? 2. Better way here, denote this h by capital H, because in this equation small h is used in denominator. That's why here this 2h we have denoted by capital H. What is the value of 2h here? 2 upon h. After cancelling 2 on both sides, what is the value of h? We are getting 1 upon h. So this replace this h upon what? 1 upon h. These are the values which we are substituting are related with this equation. Keep this square as it is. On this side, k plus 1. K means what? Slope of one line is k times the slope of another line, but here k is what? 2. So here 2 plus 1 will be 3, and square of 3 will be equals to 9 into a. A means coefficient of x square. What is coefficient of x square here? 1 by a. And lastly we are substituting the value of what? B. B means what? Coefficient of y square. What is coefficient of y square here? 1 upon b. So replace that b by 1 upon b. These values are related with what? This homogeneous equation. After substituting the value, remaining part is just simplification part. Here we will get 8 8 into 1 will be equal to 8. In the denominator, square of h will be equal to h square. In the numerator we will get 9, and in the denominator we will get ab. So from this equation, see, we are trying to find out our required ratio, that ab is to h square. So this ab will get multiplied on this side. So on this side we will get ab upon h square, and on this side 9, keep it as it is. 8 is multiplied on this side it will get divided, and this is the ratio which we have to find out. We have to find out ratio of what? ab is to h square. ab is to h square, and what ratio we have got here? 9 by 8. So 9 by 8 will be the required ratio here. Now see the example number 7th. In this example, we have to find out the joint equation of line passing through the origin and perpendicular to the line represented by this homogeneous equation. Already we have seen one shortcut method which already we have discussed in I think second exercise or in first exercise. Again, let us revise that condition. So if one homogeneous equation is given to us, ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equal to 0, we know that it represents pair of lines passing through the origin, and if question is to find out joint equation of pair of lines passing through the origin and perpendicular to the line represented by this equation, at that time our solution is just interchange the coefficient of x square and y square and change the sign of middle term. What is coefficient of y square here? B is now become coefficient of x square. Change the sign here, 2hxy, and whatever may be the coefficient of x square will become the coefficient of what? Y square. Means in short, we are interchanging coefficient of x square and y square, and we are changing the sign of middle term. Using this method, we are able to find out combined equation of line passing through the origin and perpendicular to the line represented by what? Homogeneous equation. So applying this method here, see what we will get here. So whatever may be the coefficient of y square is there will become the coefficient of x square. Means now minus 5 will become the coefficient of x square. Here change the sign. Means what will get? Minus 4xy. And what is coefficient of x square? 3. Now it will become coefficient of y square. So this will be our required answer. But here coefficient of x square is minus, which is not given in the option. So to eliminate this minus, we are multiplying both side by minus. So if I am multiplying by minus, so what will get here? 5x square plus 4xy, and if I am multiplying here by minus, we will get minus 3y square is equal to 0. Means this is our required equation which represent pair of lines passing through the origin and perpendicular to the line represented by this equation. Observe that this answer is given in A option. So here A option will be our required answer. Later on see the example number 8th. In this example, the acute angle between the line represented by this homogeneous equation is pi by 4. Using this, we have to find out value of 4h square. So we know that if theta is the angle between the lines represented by homogeneous equation, at that time tan theta is equal to mod of 2 under root h square minus ab upon a plus b. This formula we have proved in one theorem to find out angle between the line represented by homogeneous equation. So here this theta is how much? Pi by 4. So here tan pi by 4, if I am replacing theta by what? Pi by 4. So tan pi by 4 means tan 45 will be equals to 1. On this side, keep 2 under root h square minus ab upon a plus b, keep it as it is. If we are squaring both sides, because in our required result root is not there, so we are squaring both sides. So on this side we will get 1, here we will get 4, this root will get eliminate, h square minus ab, and in the denominator we will get a plus b whole bracket square. A plus b whole bracket square will get multiplied on this side. So on this side we will get a plus b whole bracket square into 1 will be a plus b whole bracket square. On this side 4 into h square is 4h square, and 4 into minus ab will be equal to minus 4ab. Now question is to find out value of what? 4h square, because our required value is 4h square. So take all these terms on this side. Before that, let us try to find out its expansion. What we will get if we are expanding it? We will get a square plus 2ab plus b square, and this minus 4ab on this side will become plus 4ab. On this side remaining term is 4h square. So what we will get here? A square. Collect the terms of ab. 2ab plus 4ab will be equal to 6ab plus b square. On this side remaining term is 4h square, and what is the value of 4h square? We are getting a square plus 6ab plus b square. A square plus 6ab plus b square. This is our required solution. Now let us try to solve the example number 9th. In this 9th example, one general equation of second degree in x and y is given to us, and line represented by this equation are perpendicular. Using this condition, we have to find out unknown value p and q. So let us try to find out first value of p using the condition that lines are what? Perpendicular. We know that if lines are perpendicular, at that time a plus b will be equals to 0. So now we are substituting value of a. A is what here? 3. A is equals to 3 plus b. B is equal to what? Q is equal to 0, which implies that q is equal to plus 3 on this side will become minus 3, means in this way we have got our one required value q. So q is known to us. So here if you will observe the option, only in one option q is equal to minus 3 is given to us. That's why we can conclude that B option is the correct answer here. Not necessary to find out the value of A here, so not necessary to find out value of P. Definitely we can say that P will be equal to what? -7. लेकिन अभी हमारी तो प्रैक्टिस चल रही है, हो सकता है कि कभी कभी एग्जाम में दो ऑप्शन में -3 अगर दे दिया होगा, so at that time we have to take the efforts to find out value of what? P also. But as it stand, only in one option value of Q is given to us, which is equal to -3. So in such example we can conclude that our answer is what? B option here. But now it is practice, that's why we are trying to find out value of P also. Even we know that if this equation represent pair of straight line, at that time which condition is satisfying? ABC plus 2FGH minus AF square minus BG square minus CH square will be equals to 0. Or you are able to use the determinant method also, or you are able to use this expression also. Now we are substituting the value of A, B, C. What is A here? From this equation we can observe that A will be equals to 3. What is the value of B? B is Q, but Q means what? -3. C is equal to, observe the constant term, this side is not 0, so plus P plus 1 on this side will become -1, means what we will get here? P -1 is the value of what? C here. Means constant term is nothing but value of what? C. So C is equals to P -1 plus 2, keep it as it is, F. F means what? Coefficient of y, we will get the value of F. 2F is equal to 14, means F is equal to here 7. G is equal to 2G is equal to 2, means G is equals to 1, and H is equal to 2H is -8, means H is equal to -4. So minus A is equals to 3, F is equal to 7, so here we will get 7 square, minus B is equal to what? Q is equal to -3, G is equal to 1, so square of 1 will be equals to 1, minus C is just now we have got P -1 into H square. What is H? -4, so its square will be equal to 16. Is equal to 0. Remaining part is just to simplify this equation. 3 into -3 is -9. -9 into P will be equal to -9P. 3 -9 into -1 will be equal to +9. Here 2 into 7 is 14. 14 into -4 is -56. Square of 7 is 49. 49 into -3 is -149. Minus into minus will become +3. Here minus into P is -P. -P into 16 is -16P. And minus into minus will become +1. +1 into 16 will be equal to 16. Is equal to 0. Now we are collecting the terms of P. -9P minus 16P will become -25P. Now collect the negative terms first. -56 and -149. And here their addition will be equal. So now we are trying to find out their addition. Their addition is -203. -203 plus 3 will be 200. 200 -200 plus 25 will be -175. -175 on this side will become +175. So P will be equal to 175 divided by -25. So P will be equal to what? -7. In this way we have got the value of P is equal to what? -7 here. Now observe the next example. In this case the area of the triangle formed by the lines represented by this homogeneous equation and this third line is equals to. Now we know that this homogeneous equation always represents how many lines? Pair of lines passing through the origin. So these are two lines represented by this homogeneous equation, and one third line is given to us, x minus y minus 4 is equal to 0. Okay, so these two lines which are represented by homogeneous equation and these third lines forms one triangle, and question is to find out area of that triangle. Always remember that whenever the equation is in the form of x square plus 4ax plus y square or x square minus 4ax plus y square, यहाँ पे अगर प्लस या माइनस है और ये लाइन का जो स्लोप है एंड द स्लोप ऑफ दिस लाइन इज आइदर +1 और -1, at that time the triangle formed by these three line is always equilateral triangle. Getting it? In this equation, if either middle term is +4 or what, -4, and if the slope of this line is either +1 or -1, in all such cases this triangle will be what? Equilateral triangle. You have to remember all these things. Even you are able to observe the example number 8 and example number 16 from question number 2 of this miscellaneous exercise. You will come to know that such type of equation, if the equation is in the form of what? X square plus or minus 4x plus y square, and if the slope of this line is either +1 or -1, at that time triangle form will be what? Equilateral triangle. So you have to remember this condition. If this triangle is equilateral triangle, then we have two formulas to find out its area. One is √3/4 side square and one is 1/√3 height square. So here easily we are able to find out height. Draw a perpendicular from this vertex on its opposite side. We know the coordinate of this vertex are what? 0, 0. So means height of this triangle will be nothing but distance of the origin from this line, and we have one formula to find out distance. Distance of what? Now we are solving example number 10. Let us denote the height by what? Height by h. Now we are trying to find out height here. Height is nothing but distance of this line from this origin. So we have one formula to find out distance of a line from the origin. What is that formula? C. C means what here? -4 upon under root a square plus b square. A means coefficient of x, means 1, square of 1 is 1, plus b square. B means coefficient of y. What is coefficient of y here? -1, and square of -1 is +1. So here -4 outside the mod will become +4, and in the denominator we will get √2. So if we are multiplying to numerator and denominator by √2, so here we will get 4√2, and if we are multiplying to denominator by √2, √2 into √2 will be equals to 2. 2 2s are 4, so means 2√2 will be the height. Once the height is known to us, area can be find out as 1/√3 height square. Generally height is in standard formula, height is generally denoted by what? P, but as this time here we have denoted height by what? H. So what value of h we have got here? 2√2. What is square of 2√2? Will be equal to 8. Means what we will get here? 8. 8 into 1 will be equals to 8. 8 upon √3 will be the area of this equilateral triangle. So 8 upon √3 will be our required area.